Hey there, Drew here, and I'm back with some more Tales of Ride. So, let's start with catching up on some of these events.
When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Danans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right, even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
There's more.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Yeah.
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
So with element thing, I think that's weird too. Kind of feels like there's some info missing. So this. Your armor rocks, big guy. Let me wear it. Haha, our armor certainly is certainly something even a Danon like you could wear. You just need to grow into it first. I'll work hard to grow big and strong then. Promise. But let's see, it came from there. There's some side quests, there's some side. Let's pick those side quests up. Most likely not gonna do
I
them
feel
all.
like somebody's watching us.
I'm gonna pick them up.
Maybe there's someone around here.
Excuse me, sir. You appear to be a stranger to these parts, yes?
Right.
Yeah, we came from out of town. Why? I apologize for the sudden proposition, but you wouldn't happen to have any granite fangs on your person by any chance, would you? They come from the tusks of boar zugals that you can find outside of town.
Hmm?
Looking for zugul tusks? How come? To make weapons out of them?
That can't be.
Oh, nothing like that. You see, those tusks change color when they detect poison. Oh, interesting. Eating utensils made from these tusks are quite popular at Orteliana Palace, so I was hoping to stock up on more of them. What, is someone worried they are being poisoned? Rena is a society that respects its hierarchy. It's hard for me to imagine anyone actually trying to poison a noble. Likewise, I've never heard of such a thing taking place. However, it's tradition at the palace to offer the tasks as something of a curio. I tried to ask the guardsmen for their assistance, but they unfortunately appear to be occupied with more pressing matters. And if you happen to have any granite things, I wish to ask that you hand me 4 of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of
How's
them.
this?
Let's give them some. Sure, we can't stand to give away that many.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, kind sir. Now I have enough to make more utensils.
Wow.
Guess it's utensils, right? Oh, you're the one who makes them, huh? Mind if I watch you do that sometime? If you're okay with an audience, that is. Of course, please feel free to visit me whenever you have a moment to spare. I'd love it if you could maybe also turn some of these tasks into very...
Hey!
Alton. Never mind. I think we're going to head out now. Very well. Thank you for your generosity. Some money in. And especially, good point.
Zoogle fangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that? What's this thing?
Get some money. Chest. Heat. That seems really awesome. Okay, here it's coming from. There it is. With a halo.
Maybe something's going on.
I take it you folks are travelers. It's so wonderful to have you all here.
I guess.
And you really don't bat an eye at us all being together, don't you? Even though we have a Renan with us? Are you surprised? I suppose it might not be common sight elsewhere on Dana Day, but here within, it's part of everyday life. Hey, if you want to visit the palace, do we keep going this way?
Sure.
Yes, that's exactly right. Although, if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley, since you all appear to be on that persuasion. Training grounds, you say? Is that code for some kind of arena where you make complete strangers fight and kill one another for sport? No, absolutely not. It's nothing terrible like that. The training grounds are what they sound like. It's true that years ago it used to be a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other, as well as vicious Yugos. But when our current Lord Dohalim came to power, one of the very first things he did was put a stop to such an awful spectacle. You're telling me a Renan Lord did that? The place was then refurnished and it reopened as a proper place to train, like it's known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by the Elder Menachia Guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use it for facilities. Anyone? Even Danas?
Sure.
Of course, the arena is far too punishing for me. But if you're looking to hone your skills, I recommend you pay it a visit. Okay. If I remember correctly, that's a typical Tales of Fury thing, having an arena, right?
Okay!
I guess you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You don't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? Good thing. I'm talking about the huge Zool that flies around the sky, occasionally dropping down to both people and Zools alike. Attacks even Zools? Well, that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy reads something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. I even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot. You could say... a bounty on it to sweeten the pot, you could say. But everyone's just about given up on it. At least you got a
Got
clue.
it.
In that case, we'll handle it. I'm sure we'll find a way to get rid of it. And you really think you have what it takes? I mean, you all look capable, don't get me wrong, but... we got this, don't worry. As a matter of fact, we got someone here who can practically shoot down flying Zulus with their eyes closed.
Just great.
Is she on? I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering here for this. I don't think so too. Well, if you think you can handle it, that'd be great. You'll find it flying around a Trasleda highway. Normally it leaves you alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops in to cause trouble. Meaning the only way to attract its attention is if you fight some other Zulus first. You got it! It's a pain in the ass to be sure, but a clever pain in the ass at that. Well, we have to go hunting. You better have that bounty ready by the time we get back.
All right.
Of course, I'm a man of my word. Happy hunting. Pretty sure it's another level 50 or 41 star. No, we're not gonna get it. They will have a lot of trouble.
What are you
to
gonna
find.
use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
Yeah, maybe you can recruit Shion for this by telling her we're gonna buy food. With the money.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Oh,
Well, let's...
is that the culinary guy? Yeah, it is. At least I think so.
What's wrong?
Hey, are you okay? Wait, you're that foodie we ran into before, aren't you?
Yes!
Why hello, blazing sword! I haven't seen you since we were in Thessaloniki. Needless to say, I'm hungry. I guess? Well, I'll give that man some of those mushrooms you picked. Ah, you never learn anything, do you? I like this guy. Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know, I think they're pretty good.
How?
I wish I shared your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm here in Vicint on important business. Through careful investigation and some sneaking around, but quite a top secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, I'm short on ingredients. Could I ask you all to procure what I need once more? Beg up a little. What was that you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Yeah, I do. Who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than for beef stew. The first-rate dish that's all about its meat.
Hey.
So you did steal the recipe, is what you're saying? So what about it? Who cares? What do you say? Will I get what I need or not? I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. He only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think that quite makes him a criminal. Precisely. I simply took what I learned from the snake eyes I saw in Thessaloniki and put it to use in the name of fine cuisine. I'm really hearing this. I need is meat and potatoes, as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you? We have what
Right.
you need. Well, you have got what you're looking for.
Nice work.
In that case, I need you to follow this recipe here and cook me a beef stew right away. Why are you making me cook again? Can't wait to see how it turns out, Alvin. Come on, isn't this still ready yet?
Right.
Sorry, Law. I see I have to let it simmer for 5 hours.
No way.
What? That beef would would have tasted perfectly fine if we just grilled it up real quick.
I don't believe this.
If that's how you're going to act, boy, then you can forget about having any. Yes, following recipes, very important.
Great.
Alright, looks like it's done now.
Very nice.
Ooh, look at this blissful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now let's see how it tastes.
What?
Wow. This is absolutely exquisite. I am in heaven. Truly, this is a golden age for the golden age of cooking we live in.
I guess.
That doesn't really tell us anything about how it actually tastes. I'd say, I feel its reaction is even more dramatic than last
Law.
time. Well, why don't you try some next, Law?
Yeah!
Sure, I'll have some. Holy crap, this meat is so tender. I feel like it's gonna melt right in my mouth. The sauce is so rich and packed with the taste of the meat and the veggies, and gives the whole an unbelievably deep flavor.
Is that?
Feels like we're in Shogugeki Food Wars. These veggies too, they're so meaty and tasty, just the way they are. They make for a real nice complimentary side dish.
Oh, this is bad.
Who
Real
that?
bad.
I don't get the... Well, this is a bad thing. Whoever came up with this meal really thought every dish through. I can see why the palace would serve it. You know, Gordino, you could take a page out of Law's book when it comes to actually explaining how something tastes.
Ah!
Ah, you people don't understand anything. All that boy does is flap his jaws. Listen, you uncultured orb. Flavor is something you express with your whole body. No, your very soul. Were you watching that? Did you see how I moved? With every fiber of my being? Open your eyes and burn this next sight into your brain. Ready? Absolutely.
Just great.
I get it. I was wrong. No need to get all worked up about it.
Yes!
Putting that aside, my palate and stomach are completely and utterly satisfied. I can now leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrade.
Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
That's not what I wanted to check. Let's see here. So, we learned this, right? Deep respiration. Yeah. And that's one of the more important skills, to be honest. Let's see, I wanna pick up something here. This is elemental defense, this is elemental attack. Elemental attack actually kinda more interesting. Osmet. 80%. Items collected 50%. Let's get this for the extra elemental attack. Also, I think that's a good skill to have. Rest, I'm not sure yet. Let's see, this is also 10 hit boost going to increase. I'm not sure. Let's go with this for now. I can get this too. Or I could get this too. I'm not sure. Resistance? Elemental attack? I mean, elemental attack is not bad. Defense. Let's have a look. That's right there. I think this is good. Because you're also getting counter attack from killing guys. Let's also get... Oh, that's not a flame attack, right? I don't even know. Let's get this with some more defense. Maybe I'm gonna get those next time. Yeah, let's leave it at that for now. Let's see. Once for all. Oh, I can't even go there. That makes it easy. Deciding if I'm going to explore or not. And all those people move here? That fact that people used to have to carry loads of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here. Curious about what I'm wearing? I bought this myself, if you believe it. Nowadays, we Danes get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dohalim. That's nice. Okay, so this is the way to the arena. Let's go to the end. Have a look in there. Oh, it's not the end. Hey, Guardsman, shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you came from, but here in Menancia, everything's peaceful. There's zero chance of anything bad happening. Well, yeah, thanks to the Lord. Life's nice for all of us. Yeah, see? And that's more than just us anyway. There's also the Guardsman. Nothing's gonna break if I slack off. Nonetheless, the reason so peaceful is because the running soldiers are around. All the young kids idolize you. Don't shatter their illusions, please. You got a silver tongue, mister? Fine. I'll make this drink my last. What, drinking on the job?
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Go to the inn, refresh this.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Also, let's see if I can forge some weapons. That's all. I think that's new, right? No, it's not. Oh, I can craft this now. Let's certainly do that. Or don't really like the look of it. Still missing something for this. Clay fragments. Can't craft any of these. Titanium bombers. And now we only got the heist.
I'm impressed how well
Hello,
balanced this thing
item.
is.
Livestock that reached maturity. Alright, let's go to the item store. Happy Life bottle. Oh, a heavy bottle. Not a Heavy Life bottle. I just mixed those two names together. Euphoric concussion that brings good luck when consumed. Greatly increases the battle chain. Bonus gauge. Huh. Not yet sure of this. This we all got. Right, yeah. Oh wait, I think I got like... Correct. Some trash to sell. Oh. Nice. See if I can create some new accessories. Oh, weapon. Resistance, penetration, attack, like onyx. Honestly, I think it will be the most important to get some of these. Because these items just seem to be, well, the most important thing to fight bosses. I'm not gonna craft those now. I'm gonna have a look at those some other time. Let's... Oh, beef stew. Oh no, we don't have any more beef! Did I pick up a lot of beef? Or did something else? Let's go with this.
Whoa, that came out perfect.
Alright. So we'll look around some more. Let's see. So we didn't went this way, so let's go this way.
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
That is Glenwood. It's outside of our patrol area and it's dangerous in there, so stay away. They're restricting my freedom. Well, let's have a look at this.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sisloden about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something. I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Eldam Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
So anyway, it tells me I need earth stuff. Now let me look. Isn't earth also a move? I mean, should I craft it? Oh no, it's like it light and darkness. fire more out of this. Well, if we're gonna fight him. Now I think on the cover he's
Stay sharp. We're
one of
going
the
in.
new characters.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, it isn't a good spot to be lying down. You might get hurt. Be okay? Oh, sorry, I just felt a little off all of a sudden. I needed to rest. Well, the air is getting a little stale here. Might not hurt to go outside and breathe some fresh air for a while. Shinies. What's this? Yeah, some shinies. Apples. I'm kinda mining on the wrong place. I don't know what they're getting from there. What's this? This is the shinies.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
I think I saw some shinies out there too. Yep. Okay, let's go further. Not.
Halt!
I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldemenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danon.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldemenencia has Danons protecting him?
In this country, Danon guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person?
Yeah.
And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
What? Just to be safe, I'm gonna prep those out.
I don't sense any more enemies.
Thingies.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go
Amulets? Are they called amulets?
inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going...
Charms. Wind and earth. Yeah, that's what we need. Ooh. Let's get this. Oh, increased aggro? Oh, we're getting some interesting stuff here. So let's get this one with the drop rate. Okay. Oh, I only have... Oh, let's see. Also, let's get this aggro thing. Resistance would be more defensive stats. Dark damage. Who's have dark damage? I don't know what's better, light. I think I'm gonna use this one. See if there's anything else that might be interesting. Nope. Well, I think I'm going with, I don't know, kind of feels like a waste of not crafting. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find resources to craft, like 5-star stuff. So let's go with these. Let's see if we can enhance this one. Can I do like auto enhancement? Let's throw in all those level 0 things. Level 1. Oh, nice. Okay. That's good. So then let's get craft this one up next. Let's see, let's not go with this one. Go as attacker. Else we'll just
Inside regardless.
So I can give him. Oh, can this give us rare item drop rate, which is cool though. What? S? Also S. We're gonna get this one that level up. But I think she's the only one who is actually doing dark damage that I have on the team. So for her, I choose one that has. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I'm also in this one. Yeah, alright, so let's go. Let's go to the palace. Talk to this guy. Oh.
Hey!
You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition from the citizenry came in. Lord Durham is currently busy responding to it. It should be currently busy. I don't know. Are there a lot of mistakes in the translation? Or in the writing? It kind of feels like it, but just might be because I'm not very familiar with different slangs and accents in Spanish. So, but still, I feel it should be as currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask for you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way. Okay.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guest, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohilim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Loose cannon. Yeah, we just also need the loose mouth title. Let's see what's there. Corruption. Right. Outcasting mobility. And that's... Oh, I actually think the whole tree is really good. Well, there's somewhere I'm like, I don't know. It's dark. Tree seems like she only has this one dark damage attack. The other things are all elementals.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. Two wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renin-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renins and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign. Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menencia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
Let's have a look at the treasure. Are there guards in front of every door? Yeah, I would have guessed there's a treasure slot. Let's look at this.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Like the blue
Yeah,
one.
and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
We're gonna go rest of the inn and then we're gonna save after that. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go.
Whew, what a rush.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Yeah, we're gonna look at that next time.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
Well, that cat was like...
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins, hmm?
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Save here. Yeah, now we're gonna pick up next time. So, if you liked the video, leave a like, and got anything to say, write it down in the comments, and then I guess I'll see you next time. So, see ya!